Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and today I would like to share a little unpackaging with you guys. Now, I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I just wasn't expecting it so soon. Just like a day ago, I got a notification saying that the item was shipped and that it wouldn't come for almost another week. So I'm not too sure what this is, but I haven't purchased anything else. Either way, my unboxing knife is going to be my Ladies Q exclusive Hogue Deca. This is the Ultim. I carried it today at work, and it's been an absolutely wonderful user. I had to really crank down that pivot because there's just so much side-to-side play. I do understand that with relatively thin EDC oriented axis lock style knives that there is going to be a little bit of play, and I only say that because the community accepts side-to-side play on a bug out as long as it has really good smooth action. This also has extremely smooth action, and it's on washers just like the bug out. Oh yes, this is it. I just talked about this in my last unboxing, this actual knife, and oh man, I kid you not, guys, I am literally salivating right now. There is genuinely something wrong with me, but hey, that's what you guys are here to see, right? Some weirdo who loves knives, right? Because that's what we all are, essentially. Some candy, a little sticker, box, trash, nice little cute pouch. Whew. Yes! This is freaking perfect. Oh man. This is, I love it. I love it. Perfect knife. Perfect knife. They're just and they even got the same finish. If anything, the finish looks a little tighter, a little finer looking. Hell yeah. Just, jeez. This is nice. This is really nice. Yeah, this is an exact, just scaled down, an action. Freaking butter out of the box. Sorry, that's me. I cut my nails like really short, so like it's like snagging on. There we go. Oh, like perfect, absolutely freaking perfect. So, a little size comparison. It's a little bit shorter than the Deca in handle and in blade, but usable edge is pretty much close to the same. The reason why I love this knife so much is that for being a drop point styled blade, you have the look, the aesthetic. I will always believe that a drop point is more attractive. It's more of a typical knife shape. When you think of a knife profile or silhouette, this is what most people think of, not this freaking thing. I showed this off to a couple of people, and they're like, oh, those are some weird looking scales. And then I flick it out, and they're like, what in God's name is that thing? And, I tell them, it's basically a utility blade shape. It's like a box cutter, essentially, without having to annoy them with knife talk, right? Knife guy talking to non-knife people. I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I actually have here my full size, the Big Daddy. And yeah, that's quite a size difference. Man, this is, I don't even use this thing too often. I have it really just as a collectible and a novelty. It's still a wonderful unit, but it sees no action, unfortunately. It has a pretty nice working slash high stropped edge. That's why you could see the actual, you can see the lines there, but it's very polished. It's just not all like mirrored. And then Let's take a look at this guy's edge. It looks all right. Looks okay. Looks like it widens up a little bit right there. Nice, nice. Shrinks down a little bit right here. Nothing crazy. It's pretty easy to reprofile. But man, is this thing good looking. And it's just as good looking as a large one too, but this is gonna see a whole lot of pocket time. Huh. Maybe I can crank that down a little bit. I could feel, every time I go to engage the knife, I could feel the pocket clip kind of rubbing on the scales a little bit. Where is my driver? Oh, you know what? I actually have this T8 already. That's not a T8. Never mind. Sorry, I bumped the camera a little bit. Pretty sure those buddy screws are T8. Let's see. Yeah, they weren't loose, but they're like that factory loose, you know, not cranked down all the way, but you know, me personally, I like my stuff like cranked down all the way. That's just, I don't know. Let me know if you guys do the same thing with your knives, if you guys check the factory tension on your hardware, just out of curiosity. Nah, it still wiggles a little bit. Huh, that's interesting. All the body screws, T8 pivot is, I believe that pivot is actually a T10. Yeah, it's a T10. Cool, no big deal. The bigger the better. It would have been kind of cool if it was all a T8, just so I can easily adjust it, because, geez, I don't even have it on me right now. But I have the little Civivi Ostapel designed, what is it called, little keychain bit driver thing. That's a daily carry with me, and then I have the NAFSCO pocket strap attached to it, and that's just my little like everyday like maintenance setup. It's a T6 and a T8 and a strap. That's all I need. Me personally, that's everything I need. But yeah, this thing is wonderful, beautifully centered. But that pocket clip, yeah, that does it rubs. It's weird, but it's not anything significant. Like you could easily ignore it. It's just something I noticed between you know, the big one and the small one. I mean, yeah, the big one is solid. Like that thing's not moving side to side at all. But I got one more day of work till I hit my weekend, and I'm gonna put this thing to some work for sure. If you guys didn't know already, Hogue knives are made in the US, and besides Spyderco, honestly, this is probably the second runner-up to the most quality, fit, and finish and value than, you know, the competition, typical competition like Benchmade. Benchmade's doing some questionable things. I personally believe Benchmade knives are quality, but they produce so much more than Hogue, in my opinion, that they have a higher chance of having every once in a while a faulty unit. And yeah, I'm pretty sure if Hogue was producing knives in mass quantities just like Benchmade is, then, you know, they'd probably have a couple units that might have a couple little issues or inconsistencies. But I mean, they're I personally think that they're better. So here for about 200 bucks, you're getting just a wonderful, wonderful design, full, heavily milled and contoured, solid carbon fiber scales, and magnet cut blade material with a beautiful working finish. And I love this. I will always prefer a heavy stone wash to, geez, anything else. Like I like bead blast for like my more proper, more, I guess, gentleman style knives. But I will always love a nice heavy stone wash. But yeah, just take a look at that. It's the same exact little thing. And the price difference between the two, it was like $10. I remember that this thing was $210. Geez, I couldn't even tell you how much these things are going for on the aftermarket. Most people can probably ask a lot for one of these guys, but a lot of the people that own these aren't really willing to part with them. So just today at lunch, I always pop on NAF sale to see if I've sold anything, or just to check out if anything's new. Somebody thought that it was a good idea to put a Hinderer XM18 3.5 inch no choil slicer that was the recent DLT trading drop. It's just a black G10 variant. It's nothing fancy. It's as basic bitch as it gets for a flipping Hinderer, and they're asking $800 for it. $800. That is a $425 knife at most, right? It wouldn't surprise me if that sells, but it would still surprise me if it sells, because wow, that is a good chunk of money. That's almost, they're asking double for what that knife is. And I understand there's people that do that out there, but that's like eBay mentality selling. NAF sale, I mean, they don't do anything about it. I don't think they have an issue with it. Regardless, they're gonna get, you know, their percentage, their cut. So the more the merrier, right? But like, for example, let's say I buy, let's say I put this up on a NAF sale and I ask, I don't know, $400 for this, right? Double what essentially it costs. It sells because I guarantee it would sell for about $400, even if it is used and no original packaging or paperwork. It's just that sought after of a knife, and people thought that what this drop was just going to be another run of these, but no. So, which even makes these, I mean, more special too, because the little guy isn't going to be for everybody. There's a reason why the full-size one is just so much popular. You look at the sales between the minis versus the regular size. Yeah, the regular size ones sell a lot. But if I were to sell this on NAF sale, they would get their cut, and then I'd send it to the person, they'd enjoy it, and then they're like, you know what, I don't want it anymore. They'll sell it, they'll put it back on NAF sale, and because of the sale and service process, NAF sale will get, you know, another sale percentage from the same exact unit. So NAF sale is cool. I do definitely enjoy it, but I've personally have never really cared to ask for more than what I got the knife for. When I put stuff on there, it's really just to get back. I'm trying to get back at least 80%, at least 80% of what I spent on a knife, because most of the stuff that I put up on there, if I don't absolutely love a knife, you know, I won't use it that much. I have so many knives available to me. Not that I, you know, get any for free. I buy all of them, but because I buy so many, that I have so many to pick through and to I guess rotate throughout my work week, or, you know, my weekend also. But yeah, you know, that's just my little thing with NAF sale and how some people are. So just watch out. Try to do a little bit of research before you know, go and, you know, buy a knife. Hey, if that Hinderer 3.5 inch is what you've been looking for, and you got deeper pockets than me, go for it. It's supposedly it's a brand new model. I'm sure it is. It's unused. I'm sure it is. That person probably, you know, from the beginning intended to resell it for double. So it's quick money. I understand. So, but with that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I know I definitely enjoyed this unboxing. I'm super excited to start using this little guy. It's wonderful. a hair bit of side to side, but cranking down on that pivot, it's gonna fix it up real quick. And yeah, this is gonna be fun to mess around with today. So I'm gonna take it to work tomorrow. So if you guys like this video, go ahead, leave a thumbs up. And if you aren't already, consider subscribing and turning on your notification bell so you are notified of when I unbox cool stuff like this and do reviews. So I'll be doing a review in like a week from now. And yeah, take care.